This is Druid4574 and welcome back to another Elite Dangerous training video. In this one, we will learn how to fly in Super Cruise to a planet we wish to land on. So before we can do that, I have to pick a place to land. I'll do that from the system map here. So we're in Seoul. Why don't we go to one of the moons of Jupiter? Why not? Let's do Callisto. Okay, so planets that you can land on, as explained in the original Elite Dangerous training videos, are marked with this blue ring, as you can see. Moons or planets that cannot are just lack the ring, so Io here, for example, is not a landable planet, and neither are the gas giants themselves or the atmospheric worlds. Now, I'm hoping, and I think other members of the community might be hoping as well, that the game designers might start introducing atmospheric flight, but anyway, that doesn't exist yet. So we're going to choose Callisto, so I need to select the planet, or the moon, sorry. Okay, and as we learned last time, I'll just throttle up and point my ship toward target there, using my targeting reticle. And I'll charge the drive, throttle up. It'll take us a few minutes to get there, so this will be another good demonstration of sort of longer distance Super Cruise travel. We get about 5,000 light seconds, so 6,000 almost. I'm flying in the smallest ship in the game, an Imperial Courier, at the moment. Okay, now that we're a little closer, I'm going to throttle back here, since I'm within my time par, less than 20 seconds. So as we approach here, I'll slow down so you can get an idea of how I want to choose a place to land before coming in for a landing. Okay. So we're coming in pretty fast. We need to be going less than 200 kilometers per second to enter orbital flight. And from there, that's how the game will start us into landing mode. So let's see. I want to choose an interesting place to land. Why don't we set down one of these craters over here on the horizon, one of these few that I'm pointed at now. So I'm going to throttle up to the middle of the blue zone, but it's probably going to be too fast. We'll see. Yeah, it's bringing us in pretty hot, so I'm going to throttle back a lot. I want that to be less than 200. Now we're less than 200. I'll increase my speed a little bit. So I'm going to choose this crater.
Orbital flight engaged.
There, that was a good entry. So when I'm in orbital flight and I'm trying to land, I like my elevation indicator to be between about -35 and -40 once I hit the dropout point, which is displayed on the right there. Once we hit the DRP on the indicator, it will drop us out into glide mode, and from there we will approach the planet's surface at 2.5 kilometers per second. So I'm right between -35 and -40. That'll put me pretty close to the center of my preferred angle. I just found that this is a very consistent, or an angle that works very consistently. Sometimes the game will bug out and not engage cruise mode, or just found it to be consistently good. So there we have a successful glide. Puts us a few kilometers above the surface. Now if I actually want to land this thing, we have to get awfully close. Point my nose down. And Callisto does have appreciable gravity, so I'm going to try not to slam into the planet or the moon's surface. Quite a large central cone there. It must be dusty because my vision is occluded. So once I get within 500 meters of the surface, I'll extend my landing gear and look for a place to land. Set throttle to 0, landing gear down. Okay, so now I get a little closer,
Landing gear deployed.
and it'll engage this screen on the radar, which will give you a blue dot if you're in a location that is suitable for landing, and this indicator. So now it's saying that I need to roll to the right, line up with those numbers, and then pull up. And once it's lined up, it'll say I'm aligned okay, and I can start to descend straight down. Take it a little easy there. Nice, easy set down. There we go, a planetary landing. Pretty successful. So, takeoff is much the same. To escape a planet, it's much like recovering from getting too close to a planetary body, as I demonstrated in a previous video. So we'll just follow the instruction on the screen, which is hold R to launch. That'll spin up the drive. And start lifting us off the ground. I'll retract that gear. Flop forward. There. I'll point my nose up. Exactly 90 degrees, why not? We'll need to do that to escape Callisto's gravity. And I'll charge frame shift here.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
There, now we're going to escape Callisto's gravitational influence. And we're technically mass locked since we jumped below the drop point, so we'll have to get above that before we speed up here. Alright, planetary landing and takeoff. See the inner Sol system ahead of us there. Okay, well, this has been Druid4574, and thank you for watching.